Greetings, I am Cross Knight, and I'm trying to become the ultimate man. We'll see how that goes. Actually, this is several attempts for me to try to beat the Game Master's score. And I was just recording it without commentary, and this is it. It's actually a little bit harder when you're recording because you like lose a frame or two, which does make a difference, but I was able to go back and forth several times. And this actually isn't my best attempt. My best attempt, I got a score of 90, but this was enough to beat it. But yeah, this is Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, and we just came to the anime and video game fueled town of Shinryu. I think it's about time to get my due. Greetings, fool. Alright, blah blah blah. How about Punch Tanaka's Ultimate Man test? Your high score is... No way. 90? How could you have beaten the Game Master at his own game? Take this. You've earned it. 500 tickets. We're getting there. Soon, no one will be invading my personal space. Beep bop boop bop. So I'm actually surprisingly close. You know, if I could beat the high score, I don't want to spend too much time here, but if I could beat the high score for Whack-A-Miss-Mole, I might be able to get it. I seem to remember this one being very hard. Oh, okay, I think I've already failed. I can do that twice without being screwed. I can only whack Miss Mole. I can't whack a random human girl that stumbled onto the mole field. I mean, I can whack her once, I just can't whack her twice. Get out of here. You are, in fact, not a mole. I don't remember if I ever beat the high score in this one. There, yeah. Yeah, huh, yeah, huh. Alright, it's 20, what is the high score? I think it's like double that, that's why I'm a little bit concerned. High scores for Whack-A-Mole. Oh, 43. That is a tall order. Whack. Like, how could I whack double the amount that I whack? Like, that's crazy. It might be that, like, the quicker you whack them, the further it speeds them up, and then you can, like, exponentially whack more. I don't know. Nope, not gonna fool me. I mean, he almost fooled me. He being the omniscient, placer of things. Oh, that's an information guy. I didn't even realize that. Oh. Okay, there I have... It's like I'm missing something, because I seriously don't understand how I could possibly get 43 of these things. Like, it makes no sense to me. What if I'm supposed to whack the information guy? What if the information guy needs to die and I'm just not supposed to attack the ladies? That's possible, right? What if I've never whacked an information guy? That seems unlikely, but, like, it's obvious I'm missing something, right? Next information guy I see is getting whacked. Oh my god! Okay, that is it, because I whacked the information guy, and I didn't lose a life. Did I really just not? Oh, whatever. That's gotta be it, though. That's gotta be the secret. Yeah, how many did I get for that? Like, several. I think I got like 3 or 4. I'll have to pay attention next time. There. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah. Oops. It's 5. Oh my god, I lost. You get 5. Okay, so that's how I do it. If I whack enough information, guys, I'll actually get that item that I thought was going to take me an excruciatingly long time, like now. I just need to whack like 3 of them. You get out of here. Only one information guy appeared during the entire round there, so... Random chance is, of course, a factor. Oh, hear me, random number generator. Give me information guys popping from a hole. Failure. Only one information guy. I need, like, 3 information guys to appear, and then I can do it. But any less than that, and I'm done. And I have to hit them all, obviously. Alright, I think I'm done. It's like... it's too based on random chance for that to not be incredibly annoying. I just had a round where no information guy appeared, period. Sometimes 3 appear. I am very, very close, but I'm not gonna need this observation bottle for the next area. If you remember, Jimmy's father has sent me to school. Also, okay, I was finding these secret ninjas last time, and apparently, I found no information what it leads to, though, but there is another secret ninja which I missed, so I at least know where that is, if I could find the stupid library, instead of wandering in a circle. Beautiful. I knew I should have disguised myself as a paperback. Secret ninja. Now, if there is a ninja after this, none of the people in the comment thread that I was looking at have found it. It kind of makes me want to run around everywhere really quick and try to, like, shake everything. It would presumably not be something that was there previously, but it's hard to believe that he just put that weird secret ninja thing in and there's, like, nothing else, right? Like, I don't know. Wait a minute. You're wearing that? You weren't there before. But I was so poised and beautiful. Secret ninja. I feel like I have already found a ninja that was not talked about at the forum. So I have hope. Alright. Look for more things that weren't there before. Okay, I mean, I don't have to look very hard for this one, except I did. I looked everywhere but here. Give me a break, man. I can't be on all the time. Go ahead. Shake to your heart's content. You earned it. So maybe there really isn't a, there really isn't, like, a thing. Because he's not even hiding anymore. Like, is he still here? I feel like that might have just been some weird thing he put in. But he did mention how I would never find a secret society, so it was like... I don't know. Maybe it's just a reward if you just shake everyone. They're like, oh, we're gonna give him a super Easter egg. Okay, well, I think I've wasted enough time. It's time to go to school. I was actually getting over a cold, so I delayed recording this, but I think I'm okay now. It's the first day of school. The cool breeze rustles Jimmy's freshly combed hair. The laughter of children mixed with songbirds overhead. Cherry blossoms bloom like fireworks. Watch where you going, dweeb. Hey, Jimbo. Just got my schedule. Your dad registered me in remedial math. Guess he doesn't have much faith in me. Man, I wish I could hang out in your class, but I'd stick out like a sore thumb. So, I got put in high school. You know, Jimmy, I'm not too excited about going back to high school. This might shock you, but I used to get bullied a lot. One time, they made me eat my own underwear. Don't worry though. I'll protect you for sure. I'm just going to try to fade into the background while I'm here. Maybe no one will call me names. That hurts more than the daily beatings. The underwear thing was probably worse, though. Anyway, if anyone picks on you, just let me know. I'll be right... Whoa. Excuse me? Jimmy, am I hallucinating? Or did the most beautiful woman on the planet just walk by? Check it out, nerds! Please don't hurt me, sir. Cool it, Uncle Kid. I'm not gonna beat you up. It's me, the misunderstood thug, Punch Tanaka. I got a temporary gig here as a janitor. Pretty sweet, huh? I don't know what it is, but something about the profession is magnetic. Just seems like a good fit. Anyway, you can count on me, kid. I'm gonna find out where the principal is keeping the book, and then I'm gonna snatch it. And if you're ever in danger, don't worry. Like a deadly chameleon, Punch Tanaka will be right here blending in, waiting to strike. Well, I better get going. There's a floor that needs mopping, and I've got the tools for the job. Mainly a mop. Looks like classes are about to start. I'll see you at lunch. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a different monster? This was the most abrupt part. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? As I mentioned before, this game likes to go over different genres of video games a little bit. This is the adventure genre, specifically like the school adventure. What would you like to turn into? I will turn into a 50s-style vampire. Jimmy feels kind of anemic. The teacher is starting the math lesson. Today, the class is going over multiplication. Jimmy already knows the timetables, so he's bored. Jimmy can't concentrate on math. He's too busy thinking about drinking some precious blood. He thinks it would be pretty sweet to bite his teacher and drain all of her blood. But, well, he can't do that. If he did, she'd become a vampire. And it would take, what? The blood from all the kids before she was full? 3 becomes 9, 9 becomes 27, 27 becomes 81. The next thing you know, it's just a vampire school. These things tend to spiral out of control. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned something after all. Boom! So, Vampire just leveled up. You can get different levels for turning into different monsters in class. Sometimes it fails, however, and since there's no way to know what class is happening before, there's no way to get a clue. It's better just to try a bunch of different classes instead of stick to one from what I have gleaned. After math, Jimmy's class is next up for the computer lab. He follows the rest of the students down the hallway. Jimmy is supposed to be typing, but none of the other students are doing it, so he's messing around on the internet instead. There's a popular video chat program that the other students are using, so he installs it and then picks out an avatar for himself. It's a superhero. Jimmy doesn't really know anyone, though, so his friends list is pretty empty. Oh look, there's someone. Jimmy has no clue it is, but it's someone to talk to, so he adds them to his friends list. They reply instantly. Their avatar is a giraffe wearing sunglasses. Yo, kid. It's me, Punch Tanaka. I figured I had to keep in touch with you somehow, but a janitor can't just talk to kids, you know? There's like a code or something. Anyway, I used to think computers were just for nerds, but they're actually pretty cool. You can do lots of awesome stuff on them. Punch's avatar flexes magnificently. I read a tutorial on how to draw dogs. Then I watched videos of people doing karate for like 2 hours. Can you believe it's all free? Man, computers are great. I'll send you some links later. It's called copying and pasting. Punch's avatar pulls his shades down and cocks an eyebrow. Mainly, I just wanted to touch base with you. Let me tell you, infiltrating this place was a breeze. Nobody gives janitors a second look. It's a shame, really. Janitors don't get much credit, but they're an integral part of the school ecosystem. It's a life of quiet dignity. Oh man, my boss is yelling at me. Some birds built a nest in the gym, and I've gotta whack them down with my broom. A better jet. Punch's avatar makes a finger gun and points it at you and goes. Jimmy plays around until computer class is over. Hey, it's time for lunch. Jimmy walks in single file with the rest of the students to the cafeteria. Hey, Jimmy. Gonna finish that sloppy Joe? It's my favorite. I forgot how much I loved cafeteria food. I didn't get much because Mom always packed my lunch. She used to write little notes on my napkin for me. I kinda miss that. This napkin's just covered with barbecue sauce. Whoa! Look over there! Ugh. You're sitting in my spot. I'm sorry? In case you haven't figured it out yet, new girl, this is our table, and that's my seat. Oh, I didn't know. These customs are strange to me. Where should I sit? Well, Since your hair looks like a big wad of chewed up bubblegum, why don't you go eat in the dumpster? But wouldn't that be unsanitary? You idiot. The new girl sure is a space gaze. What? I am not. That's just not true. That's the girl from earlier. Jimmy, we can't just let her get bullied like that. I should do something. Well, if it isn't the dork squad. In case it wasn't clear, I was referring to you two dorks. You're the dork squad. Please don't hurt me. I've already eaten my sloppy joe, but you can have my mixed vegetables and the rest of my milk. How about you shove those mixed vegetables up your nose, Tubby? If that'll make you happy. Stop. I just wanted to stop by and let you know that Shinryu Academy is a kingdom, and I'm the king. You two? You peasants. You do what the king says, understand? Yes, my liege. God, what a dork. Oh well, as long as you know your place, I'm out of here. Looks like that girl from earlier is gone. I wish I was brave enough to do something. Now I'm just a broken man with some peas and carrots up his nose. Lunch is about over. Later, Jimbo. Class is about to begin. Would you like to change into a monster? Yes, I would. Let's change into a... rotting jack-o'-lantern. Nah. Revolting blob. Jimmy feels kind of wobbly. The teacher is starting the social studies lesson. Today, class is going over state capitals. Jimmy imagines what life would be like in Junuru. If he walked outside for too long, he'd probably end up frozen solid. He could mold his body into a cool shape first. Then he would be like a statue. He could freeze himself in the shape of a butt, and then people would have to look at him. That would be funny. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned something. Boom, level up. You also don't always level up, by the way. It's not a guaranteed level. So like if you're really far away from a level and you're a high level, it's not just gonna give you a full free level. Alternatively, if you're like 2 points away from leveling, you're just getting 2 points of experience. It doesn't go, it stops the second it gets to a level. Also, I think there's a different monster phrase for every single class, and you can only see one per playthrough unless you reload your save, so that's interesting. Basically, if you play this, but you've actually watched my playthrough first, I implore you to pick different monsters to see what the things say. It's almost time for recess, but before Jimmy can leave, the intercom kicks in. The teacher says it's a special announcement from the principal. Vroom, vroom. Jimmy hears a voice inside his head. I see you, Jimmy. Your little body, sitting on your little desk. Your little brain. I'm going to wrap my fingers around it and squeeze until it's mush. What do you think you're doing here? Do you think you can stop me? You'll never be able to. Even with the book. I'm old as time itself. And you're 8. You don't have a chance. Spend your last days with your family. When I come, you'll know. Your final moments will be a shivering, sweat-soaked nightmare. Oh, and the school field trip to Shinryu Fish Concern is coming up next month, so you'll probably need your parents to sign the permission slips by the end of the week. It's recess, so everyone hurries outside. Jimmy takes a moment to calm his breath before following them. What's the matter? Don't you want to play on the jungle gym? Me neither. I'm more of an indoors resource. I'm more of an indoors recess kind of guy. How's your day been so far? Yeah, same here. I don't really like being back in school. The other kids have been calling me Beard Boy. They think I have some kind of disorder. I know that I'm just older than them, but it's still hurtful. Also, at gym I had to run laps and the coach yelled at me when I couldn't finish. Classes have been tough too. Even remedial math. I guess your dad was right about that one. It's been so long since I've done any math outside of calculating damage in RPGs. I guess that's pretty easy stuff. If I were in an RPG, I would make my defense higher so that I could take all the beatings. Hey, that's the same build I'm giving you. Glad we're on the same page, Lars. Man, Jimbo. I never thought I'd have to live through this again. Hey, Jimbo. Think I'll have another chance to talk with that girl? She seems cute and nice. I wonder what it would be like to be with a girl like that. If I could just talk to her without her looking at me like I'm a disgusting fat hairy monster, then I would be happy. Looks like recess is about over. Maybe tomorrow we'll play on the swings or something. Class is about to begin. I would indeed like to change into a monster. Please change me into a happy little sunflower. Jimmy feels stationary. The teacher is starting the English lesson. Today, the class is having free reading time. Since Jimmy is new and hasn't been to the library, the teacher gives him something to read. It's a book that she read and liked when she was a kid. She says it's about a young girl who solves mysteries. It's part of a series. I wonder if it's Cam Jansen. I remember that book. Oh, this one's about a haunted house. It could still be Cam Jansen. Jimmy holds the book in his hands. It's a hardcover copy. On the front, a young girl is illuminating a dark hallway with her flashlight. The corners of the book are starting to fray, and several pages are dog-eared. When Jimmy opens it, he's hit with a musty smell of ancient knowledge. He tries to read it, but the letters shift around the page. They're all mixed up. He wants to try to read, but instead he just counts the words. His cheeks warm with embarrassment. Jimmy looks at the clock. It's almost time for school to be over. I wonder if there's any form that can give you success, because once again, I'm pretty sure Jimmy has dyslexia. Jimmy looks up at the clock. It's almost time for school to be over with for the day. The teacher gets up and makes an announcement. On Friday, there will be a spelling bee. Oh, God, I'd rather fight that freaking dragon again. She talks excitedly about how there will be trophies for the people who get each grade, and there will be cookies and juice after. She also mentions it'll be graded. Jimmy squirms in his seat. Yeah. Ugh. Flashbacks. Flashbacks. The bell rings and the students grab their bags and head outside. Jimmy, Lars, and Punch meet up and head back to Shinryu. Or Shinryu. Or Shinryu. Or Shindru. I admit that I don't know how to say Ryu, and that early English translations of animes doomed me. So I'll just enter that. No luck finding the secret knowledge? It's just your first day. That's to be expected. Take some time to adjust to your new schedule. I trust that you'll be able to find it, Jimmy. As for me, I'm afraid I'm not having much luck either. I've been scouting the city for information, but no one has heard of Helga or Buck. In retrospect, this shouldn't be surprising. It's a large metropolitan area, and it's not like Helga and Buck would be telling everyone their names. I'm going to meet with a sketch artist. With good pictures of Helga and Buck, I should be able to find more leads. I hope you're adjusting well to your new school. I know these kind of things can be hectic, but you're a smart boy, Jimmy. You'll work hard and be successful. Get some rest tonight so you can perform well, academically, in the morning. Jimmy sleeps. It's now Tuesday, the second day of school. The spelling bee is in 3 days. Ugh. That really is ominous. They made it try to seem ominous, and it is ominous. Oh. Oh, is that all the money I have? Let's put most of this in there. There we go. There actually is another explanation for Jimmy not being able to read anything, and I don't... So there's an episode of Batman the Animated Series, and in it, they explained, because Batman was stuck in a dream world, they explained that, like, I think the right side of your brain is what controls imagination, but the left side of the brain controls reading, so that if you're dreaming, it's actually impossible to read anything. It's possible that this game is working off of that theory. However, that is incorrect because I used to be able to lucidly dream and I have read things in my sleep. So, you just have to try really hard. So, I feel like Batman just, like, pulled that out of their ass to, make it so that Batman would realize that he was dreaming, but, I don't think it's true. I haven't looked it up, but I don't think that's true. But that's still possible. That's the logic the game is built on, if that's a rumor that was going around. Hey, kid. We really need to get that stupid book. I thought I enjoyed being a janitor, but it's kind of a drag. My boss really puts me through the ringer yesterday. I mean, I have to admit, this is my first actual job I've ever had, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I've got to wake up super early and follow orders. Let me tell you something about Punch Tanaka. He is not a follow orders kind of guy. He's more of a run free like the wind kind of guy. I'm a tornado kid, and I'm about to blow down the building. Oh man, my boss is looking over here. I'm not supposed to talk to kids, kid. I'm going to find that book and get the hell out of this dead-end nightmare. What a drag. Ugh. I overslept. My body didn't want to come back to school. We'd better head to class. I don't want to get detention. Alright, since the being a sunflower didn't work out last time, I'm going to try it again. The teacher is starting the science class. Today the class is learning about plants. Well, this better give me experience. Jimmy is more interested in than he's ever been before. He listens and listens and listens, and before long he finds himself daydreaming about all of the other wonderful plants. Hey, Jimmy thinks he might have learned something. So you notice that experience bar started in the center because I was already a decent way leveled up. Jimmy is waiting for Punch to get on, but he's taking so long that Jimmy decides to practice actual typing. While he mainly just pushes keys absent-mindedly with his index finger, all of a sudden Punch's avatar appears on his screen. Hey kid, today's been a real beast. Punch's avatar's long giraffe neck wilts to the side. My boss is really hounding me about all sorts of stupid crap. My throat's hurting, that's the real reason, but I figure I don't need to read this in Punch Tanaka's voice if I'm actually just reading text on the screen. However, here is Jimmy. If this is not like an audio type thing, then Jimmy is reading right now, and that would be the only instance in the entire game where Jimmy is able to read. So that's a bit of either a plot hole or it's an audio program. Because if you look in the corner, actually, there's like a little headset thing. If Jimmy's not I never realized that before, but that might punch a hole in my theory. Oh well. Well, there's so many instances of him not being able to read. That's weird. Okay. I thought I was going to find that book today, but he's not even giving me a chance. I wonder if the principal found out I was undercover and is making this guy keep me busy. It's like a game of cat and mouse, except the mouse is actually a Bengal tiger. Wait a minute. What if he hasn't figured out who I am? What if this is just what it means to be a janitor? Wow. What an undervalued profession. Anyway, I'm super busy right now, so I can't talk anymore. Here's an illegal MP3 I downloaded as an apology. It's the Toy Soldier Parade. At lunch, Loris is nowhere to be found. There are a lot of people around, but Jimmy feels alone. He picks at his meatloaf with his fork. Hey, you're that weird kid, aren't you? Yeah, that's definitely you. It's easy to miss you because you're so small. I bet I could beat you up if I wanted to. So be glad I don't care enough to try. What are you doing hanging out with Beard Boy and that creepy janitor all the time? It's like you brought a freak show to Shinryu Academy. My daddy works at the best company, and he's going to give me a high-paying job right out of school. I don't even have to go to college if I don't want to. I bet you'll have to spend 4 years in college just to work at a second-rate company. God. Oh, the way you just sit there and stare at me. You're even worse than the new girl. Talking to you makes me want to puke. Later, loser. Jimmy is ignored for the rest of the lunch. His meatloaf has gone cold. His gravy has coagulated. He stirs it absent-mindedly until the bell rings. Class is about to begin. I would indeed like to change into a monster. Make me a Rud-billed squawka. Jimmy feels kind of airborne. The teacher is starting the art class. Today everyone gets to draw whatever they want. Jimmy's got a lot of ideas swimming around his head, but he decides to settle on drawing a boat. So he draws a nice, comfortable tugboat. Actually, scratch that. It's a yak. Make that a battleship. with two big cannons all around it. And there's some airplanes flying overhead, and a shark peeling out of the water. And it's a flying tank, a UFO, and there's a... Boom. I've definitely failed classes before by picking the wrong thing. It just hasn't happened yet, so I've been getting lucky. Hey, Jimbo. I'm sorry I missed lunch. Some guys were forcing me to lick the bathroom floor. On the plus side, it kinda killed my appetite. There's no point in sugarcoating this, Jimmy. I really hate it here. This is probably the worst place on the planet. Yo, beard boy. Thanks for cleaning the bathroom. It reeked, but now it's nice and shiny thanks to you. But see, we've got a problem. A big problem. See, I was talking to my girl about what good a job you did, and she got jealous. Super jealous. Seems like the girls' bathroom is even filthier than the boys. So, you're gonna have to clean that one too, beard boy. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you get your creepy janitor friend to help you? Well, Jimmy can't stand seeing his uncle like this, so he pushes the no good Nick. No good Nick, okay. Big mistake, dweeb. Yeah, big mistake. Alright, buddy. You think you're a punk? You think you're a punk? I know everything there is to be about a punk. And the #1 rule of being a punk, steal lunch money. Give me your lunch money. Lars, undulate for me, will ya? Boom, $800. Alright, Lars. I got a plan. I'm still busy stealing money, even though that guy's poor. But, when they come at you, smack them for me, eh? Oh, they caught me. Counter. Counter. Lars is surprisingly adept. I do... Oh, wait, no. Counter. We'll do more damage that way. Ha! Gotcha. Catgirl is spreading hurtful rumors about you. Counter. Alright. Yeah, how do you like being bullied, jerk? Purple hair is like so 2015. I don't know. I don't know how to bully people. You need to be with it if I'm gonna make those type of attacks. Alright, bully. And now just smash him. Just smash him, Lars. Oh. Alright, Lars. This is gonna sound weird. I'm just gonna need you to take a little nap. There we go. Ooh. He pretends he's too cool for the fight. Ah. Boom. We got some big money there. Oh, cool. I guess I'm getting experience through that fight. You little brat. Do you think this is all we're capable of? We'll show you. Crap. It's the principal. This isn't over. Vroom, vroom. Jimmy hears a voice inside his head. What have we here? Fighting on school premises? Such bad behavior. Jimmy, I really thought this kind of thing was beneath you. I'm afraid you'll have to be punished. Why did you come and see me in my office? Mr. Principal. You have to help me, Mr. Principal. I've got a really bad stomach ache. Where's the nurse's office? Zoom, zoom. I know, but it's an emergency. My tummy hurts so bad. Zoom, zoom. Thank you so much, sir. Zoom, zoom. Jimmy hears a voice inside of his head. Wait here, Jimmy. When I return, we can discuss your punishment. Psst. You should be more careful. There are bad people here. You should probably duck out. My name is Hitomi, by the way. See you later. Hitomi. You're back early today. Did something happen? I better not get a call from your teacher. Also, don't forget our primary goal. You've got to get the secret knowledge. As for me, I was finally able to find a lead.
Thanks to the sketch artist, I ran into several people who positively identified Helga. It seems she's quite popular, actually. They call her Happy Smile Lady. When I asked them where I could find her, though, they weren't very confidential with me. They mainly seemed confused. One of them suggested I stop by the Tagatsu Kawaii. It seems to be a large chain of toys and other useless, whatever. It's not much, but it's a lead. I'll investigate tomorrow. Don't forget, you must find the secret knowledge. Try your best tomorrow. Another day passes. It's now Wednesday, the third day of school. The spelling bee is in 2 days. So then, I am done for this episode, methinks. My throat hurts a bunch, but it's cool that I got some levels in. It really is. On the next episode, we will hopefully finish up class, assuming it ends at the spelling bee. Hint, I'm pretty damn sure it does if my memory serves correctly. And then we'll see what's on the other side. Maybe we'll get the secret knowledge and then find out how to beat the pulsating mass. Or maybe something else will go wrong. What do you think it is? Wit, pick one. In any case, I am Cross Knights. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, as always, to my patrons. And remember, do your best.